You're listening to the Daily Sales Tips Podcast, and I'm your host, Scott Ingram. Today's tip comes from a guy who has never, ever ghosted me. Here's Jeff Bajorek.
At some point or another in your career, there's going to be a prospect that falls off the map, even a current client or customer that just loses communication with you. And they don't respond to calls or emails or texts or whatever. And it's really easy to take that personally. It's really easy to say, oh, there's another one. I've been totally ghosted. And you put your tail between your legs and you go off and try to find another prospect. And I think that's the wrong approach. You see, I think that you have a professional responsibility to help someone that you know you can help. And if you've gotten halfway into a discovery process, you probably know with more certainty that you can help this prospect, which just increases your personal responsibility to get out there and help them. But Jeff, they ghosted me. And it's this internet terminology, this language that the kids are using. Look, I get it, but it's really easy to let that parlance kind of get the best of you, and you end up talking yourself into something that didn't actually happen. I've been ghosted exactly one time in my career. That was the time when I finally decided that this person wasn't worth pursuing anymore. They knew it too. This was a deal that fell apart. It happens. But in every other occasion, when I have professionally persisted, when I have continued to provide value to my prospect, knowing that I can help them and having the knowledge that they were pretty sure that I could help them too, my persistence has paid off. And in every single instance, I have been met with two very important words. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jeff. This fell apart because something in the industry, it changed our situation for a little bit. We're ready to re-engage now. Or, I'm sorry, Jeff, someone in my family had a situation. I was totally checked out from work for a bit. Like, you find that your prospects, when they re-engage, apologize to you for stuff that they're not even responsible for. So here's the thing. In most circumstances, almost every circumstance, the ghosting isn't really ghosting at all. It's a disruption of the timing of your deal. It is factors that are outside of either your or your prospect's control. And it comes in and it derails things. Look, life gets in the way sometimes. Are you going to let that happen? Is that deal not worth closing because it's not going to close by the end of your quarter anymore? Is that a company or a person that is not worth helping because someone in their family had something happen to them, or there was a health concern, or there was an industry-wide concern and things were disrupted? Come on, these are deals worth pursuing. These are deals worth closing. So my question is, the last time you were ghosted, were you actually ghosted, or did you decide to ghost your prospect? Did you decide that they just weren't pursuing anymore? That's an interesting question to wrestle with. And I want you to consider that the next time you're in that situation.
For more from Jeff, or to at least connect with him on LinkedIn to thank him for all of his great tips each Saturday, just click over to dailysales.tips/868. And then come on back tomorrow for another great sales tip. Thanks for listening.